Hi, I'm Lillian McMorris, and welcome to the Lillian McMorris Show. I have an absolutely wonderful person that we're going to interview. I would say we're going to talk to. We're not interviewing him. I have known this man for 20 years. I didn't realize that it's been that long till we started thinking about the past and all of the good things that we did for and with this community. Because we were both a part of the State AIDS Task Force. And going up north, dealing with the legislature, dealing with the people who gave us money for the state, dealing with the Northerners in urban Nevada is quite a challenge. We took that challenge on. Antioco!
Yes,
Welcome, Antioco Carrillo.
Thank you for having us.
It is so nice to see you. It is so nice to have you here.
It's my pleasure.
Thank
it's
you.
so wonderful
Thank
seeing you.
You did this with me when I was on the network.
Absolutely.
You
yes.
know? Wow.
In Channel 5.
That's right. That's
Yes,
right.
that's
It's been a
what we
long time. It's been a long
boy,
time.
yeah.
But you're still fighting the good fight.
Yes.
And
yes.
as a matter of fact, today you're here as being Executive Director of AFAN, Aid for AIDS of Nevada.
Yes. I took over that position at the beginning of 2012.
Okay.
And it's been fantastic. It has allowed me to just put on my desire to help people and to move on into the community and
Right.
to expand it. And
Well, you were doing that anyway.
yes, but now bigger.
Right. Because you were in the, I'm trying to remember the counseling place you were
I was
there.
at Community Counseling Center.
Community Counseling Center.
I was doing
exactly.
therapy for many years.
Mm-hmm.
And
Probably thought I needed therapy, didn't you?
well, no, well, I can safely say that everybody needs to have a little tune-up here and there, but really.
Community-based programs. When we started AFAN many, many years ago.
1984.
And when I got involved, there was no other media outlet that would get involved and actually, as we did, host the walks, do all the public service announcements, just throw it out there, let's get it out to our community. No other media outlet wanted to do that.
No, because in 1984, people were still having a very difficult time understanding what this was about.
Mm-hmm.
And the media, politicians, everybody, you know, they just knew that there was this horrible disease that was killing people, and they didn't know what that was about.
Right.
And they started looking at the idea of attaching it to specific groups, and obviously it was the immoral ones, the minority ones, and the poor ones.
Exactly.
That took the brunt of it.
Right, and I think we were the ones that kind of came forth with the State AIDS Task Force and pointed out the ignorance of a lot of folks and tried to educate folks so they knew what it was. And our numbers really changed, especially in rural Nevada. Because, and they kept saying, well, the numbers are going up. Well, the numbers are going up because they're being educated and they're now coming forth.
To get tested.
To get tested versus shying away and hiding from the truth.
Yeah. And so I got involved about 10 years later with AFAN. I started working with AFAN, but I was doing the counseling on the counseling center. And I still remember at that time it was still a disparity on funding, on services, and there were not enough medications, and the medications that were there at that time. The
cocktails were unfortunately tormenting people versus helping them.
And they rarely work. You know, I remember doing counseling with some group therapy, doing group therapy with some of the survivors, and at any given time we didn't know who was going to show up or who wasn't. And part of it was because you never knew who was going to die over the week.
Right, absolutely correct. So what are we doing now? Let's fast forward. You're there in place. We've got great programs, so let's share with our audience some of the programs that you have at AFAN.
So, to now, what we're looking at in terms of medication is clearly the medication is helping a lot of people. It's prolonging people's lives. It's making them healthier and giving them a sense of security. But I think the misconception that we face right now is that there is treatment for HIV, so we shouldn't do much about it anymore. And the reality is that those cocktails that we have don't work for everyone. And we still have people that are dying. People get diagnosed late in the disease. And so when they get diagnosed late, they're likely been infected for a very long time, and oftentimes it's difficult to get them back to a normal state of health, and especially people that are poor, people that don't have access to health insurance. It's very challenging for them to get a sense of prevention and awareness, to be educated, to get tested early on.
So that's where we come in, is to help with that education.
That's where we are right now. So part of what we are, obviously, we are 30 years old, and we have two components of our programs. We have the case management / social work program and the prevention education program. And the social work program is the mentality that we utilize to provide services through case managers. So when people find out they're HIV positive, they come to our office, we manage whatever crisis they may have. We do some sort of eligibility to see if they're able to fit into any of the programs that we have through some of the funding. And we do an assessment as to what needs they may have. Housing, transportation, food vouchers. They need to see a nutritionist. They need to see a physician. They need to see a dentist, whoever they need to do, right, to see. And so when they go through the process, we have some of the services in-house, and the physicians and the dentists and, specialists that they need to probably see, we refer them out to some of the other clinics that we have partnerships with. But we have an average of 4,000 clients a year that we see. And
that's a big order.
They come in, yes.
That's a tall order.
Oh, yeah. They come in, they ask questions, they register, they have some information, maybe 1 or 2 referrals, maybe 1 or 2 services. So we average about 4,000 clients a year. And at any given time, we're averaging about 12 to 1,500 clients that come and actively receive services. And through what we do, we also have a housing project.
Great.
And the housing project that we have has 20 units. And it allows for people to sort of get their lives together. And there's a specific requirement that we have, and sometimes we have programs that help to pay for their rent while they are at the house. And we take them to food banks and to all these places to continue to get the services that they can.
Now let's talk about some of the events that you sponsor throughout the year to help not only sponsorships get people more involved, it also helps with the education factor. I mean, most recently, World AIDS Day, and you had a huge turnout.
This is the first time that we partner with other community organizations in a way that we wanted to make it big. And so what we did, we partnered with the LGBT Center through a program that we have in which we refer people to get tested to their sites. And we had an event where the program that we have that allows for people to adopt piggies.
Right.
The piggy banks.
That's right, adopt a piggy.
We want people throughout the year, we encourage them to adopt pigs. And they take them, they name them, and they put the cash, whatever they have left over. And once a year, twice a year, we ask them to come and empty their piggy banks and adopt other pigs or purchase another ones or give them to their friends or whoever. And we know that at any given time they're going to bring it back. In the past we've had some people that come late and drop the pigs at the office. At the same time we had
and that money goes where?
It goes to provide the services that we desperately need to continue to fund.
That's such a unique idea. Adopt a pig. And then you name him, I think what was stated is maybe in remembrance of someone that you lost to HIV and AIDS.
Yes. And you don't have to have anyone in your life that you lost through HIV AIDS, but you can find someone special and you can name that pig after that special person, or you think it's funny, however you want to do it.
Right.
The important thing is that we want people to adopt the pig and to put the extra cash, coins and
bring
things
it to help out.
And just slowly, we collect it throughout the year.
Now we're going into 2014. So we've got our walk that's coming up.
Our walk is coming up, and last year we had a lot of events, a lot of people that came to support us.
Yes.
There were more than 3,000 walkers. We had tons of community support. We decided to move over to UNLV to do it.
Mm-hmm. Because I remember when we first started, is at Macy's, at the Fashion Show Mall, and we maybe had 900 people, maybe. Walked down the strip.
Yeah.
Had some condescending things from, casino owners, but they came around a couple of years later. But it was an interesting growth period. Yes,
we have several teams, but right now, I mean, from that to up to 9,000 people that register for the walk and that show up and participate, and up to 3,000 support people that create their own teams, and it's just phenomenal.
It is
the growth that we have. A friend of mine told me that I'm trying to work myself out of a job, which I would love to do it.
Right.
I would love to do something else in the event that we were able to find a cure, so that our services are no longer needed. Obviously we want to be employed everywhere, but the walk is coming up this year in the month of May, the first week of May this time, and it's at UNLV, because UNLV happens to be the only place in town, in the city, that seems to have some sort of an idea about a park.
Okay.
And so we want to be able to bring people together. Right,
because after the walk, we all come together, eat.
And we talk, we have
music,
food trucks. We have a festival, and there's the support that we get from the entertainers on the strip is phenomenal.
They come, indeed.
They warm up the day in the morning before the walk. We have several people performing. We go through the walk.
And we do have to embrace a couple of entertainers who have been consistent with their support, and that's Penn and Teller.
Absolutely. They
consistent.
We have been adopted by them.
Right.
Speaking of adoption.
I remember the first time they came and they said, well, how much did you raise? And we're saying, we only raised this much. We'll match it. It was like you wanted to faint, because that was just fabulous. And that without question, without anything, they just will match it.
Yes. It's their support has been invaluable. They're the grand marshals for our walk. And this is their project that they want to support throughout the year. And we're very honored that they always continue to come with us, and they match a lot of the that we receive.
Right. And then later on in the year, you have the Black and White Party.
Yes. And that's the first event that is massive, that is big. The next event that we have, it's a little black and white, a little risque party that we have. And we lower the price for that one. We used to charge $50, $60 an entrance. People will eat and drink for free.
And we paid it. Because, well, number one, it was at the Hard Rock by the pool. So, it was like,
And so this year we decided several years ago, we decided to lower the price to $35 because we knew that the economy had taken a toll on everybody, and we wanted to just continue with the great events that we have, and we wanted to make it affordable for people. We have a Mingle Jingle, and the Mingle Jingle event is a fashion show that is at the Fashion Show Mall.
Okay.
And they choose 3 charities, and they consistently invite us to
come and be a part
participate.
Of it.
We help them, sell some tables and tickets, and we provide somebody as a model.
Now, you recently had a wonderful fundraiser at the Smith Center. Can we look forward to something that big in 2014?
Absolutely. In the fall, we have the other event. So if I can quickly kind of go through the year with the events. In the spring, we have the AIDS Walk.
Okay.
At the end of the summer, we kick off the giving season for the nonprofit organizations with the Black and White Party.
Okay.
And in the fall, we have the Evening of Cabaret at the Smith Center. And in the winter, clearly, we have the Mingle Jingle. So we have different events throughout the year. However, the main events are those 4 that we have seasonal. And we are looking into expanding a cabaret, sort of a jazzy event where people that come to support on behalf of AFAN, they sing, they dance, they bring people together.
Wow.
And this year it was sold out, and we were
it was sold out. I am not going to discuss that, but yes, it was sold out.
I could not even put a finger
You
in
gave your ticket away.
Yes, I had to give my ticket away because.
What do you need from our community? What would you like to see from our community?
First, we want to thank them for the
course.
wonderful support we have had throughout the years, and we want to be able to tell them that we still need support throughout the years and throughout the next few months and years, hopefully, until we get a handle on this epidemic. They can volunteer, they can donate, they can visit our website, they can, donate whatever they want to donate. We have partnerships with other nonprofit organizations where when people want to move and they have furniture and things like that, if they give it to Goodwill on behalf of AFAN, we get
the vouchers.
We get vouchers for the clients. So we get gift cards and we give clients that need household items, they need, clothing, whatever they need. We give them to them. They go shopping with their little cards.
That is so wonderful.
This is a very good
Antioco, this is just, of course, AFAN has always been a large part of my heart. So I'm going to go because I get real full because I know how many clients are in need. I know how many clients that we have that we've serviced over the years and still, and I know the education factor and how important it is to educate our community about HIV and AIDS.
Yes, and anytime they think that there is a group, if anybody thinks that there is a group that requires some medication, they can visit our website and request some
and I'm
of the outreach.
I'm going to give that right now. You can help out AFAN. That's Aid for AIDS in Nevada. For more information, go to their website. It's afanlv.org. That's afanlv.org. Or simply give them a call at 702-382-2326. That's 382-2326. Whether it's education, housing, general information, medication, or just need someone to talk to because they also have counseling, nutritional people that will help. If you know someone who has been diagnosed with HIV, please tell them to call AFAN or go in to visit them at their office. For more information, again, that's 702-382-2326. Thank you so much, Antioco.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you. It's so nice to see you. Thank you. I'm Lillian McMorris, and you've been watching The Lillian McMorris Show. We have many episodes, and we try to give information about various nonprofits, perhaps a few small businesses, right here in Southern Nevada. I'm Lillian McMorris, and we'll talk to you next time.